Hey guys, so today I just filmed my everyday makeup tutorial, and this was the first makeup tutorial I ever filmed, and I hope you enjoy the look. I just show the products and the steps that I do every day on my daily basis, and I hope you enjoy the look. Next you're gonna see me with no makeup on, and the video kind of moves around a little because I sat in one position at one time and then I moved later in the video because I didn't like the lighting. But I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next scene of the video. Let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start off my makeup by first putting my hair back, just so we can have it back and it's not in our way in our face. So I just put a headband in. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so the first thing I do is, before anything, I apply lip balm. Now, the one I've been really loving is by Chanel. And this is the Hydra Beauty just lip balm. And it comes in this little jar, and what I like to do is, just with clean hands, I just stick my finger in and I wipe a little on my lip. And then we are going to rub it in. So that's done. The next step that I do after my lip balm is I put my moisturizer on my skin, and this is just the Clinique Moisture Surge, and I rave about this all the time. If you know me, you know I just recommend this to everyone, and I just kind of like put it everywhere. Alright, so I rub that in, and what I love about this stuff is that it sinks into the skin so quickly, and it just leaves your skin glowing and looking so hydrated and fresh. Alright, so that step is done. So the next step I do is going to be a serum. This one right now has been my favorite from e.l.f. It is the Glow Up Primer Serum. And now what I love about this is it's like an oil almost, but it also soaks into your skin so quickly, and it leaves your skin also looking really glowy and dewy. And I just think with this on your face, it looks beautiful, underneath your makeup especially. So I just apply it everywhere, just like with the moisturizer. And just rub it in, and then I like to pat. Just pat it in so it kind of just gets pushed in. Alright, so the next step is going to be foundation. So my favorite sponge to use is the Flower Beauty sponge. I don't know, just something about it for me just works really good, especially when it gets wet, and it just distributes the product out very beautifully, and it's just my #1 favorite. And it's also only like $8 at Walmart, and this is my all-time favorite foundation. I've talked about this before. It's just the Loreal Pro Glow. Put some on the back of my hand, and then we just go in. Pat, pat, pat. Alright, so the next step we do is concealer. It's just the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and now I mixed 2 shades. I mixed the shades Light Beige and Light Peach. Now what I do is kind of just make a triangle under your eye. See? And then I do the same on the other side. Then I take the lighter shade and kind of just put it on top. Alright, then I'm just going to take my blender and I'm just going to blend. And then whatever you have left over on the sponge, I just put on my chin to even out like the brightness. And then I just bring it up to my forehead. Alright, so I totally just switched angles. I was not liking the lighting facing the other way, so I kind of just turned around. So just kind of bear with me that I just moved. Okay, so just now we just finished concealer. Blended it out. Okay, so the next step is going to be setting our face and our under eye. Now, I also love this Milani Prep+Set+Glow powder. This is like the third one I've been through, and I just love the finish that it gives the face. All I do is just get a big face brush and I pat it in, and I kind of just go around the entire face first. And I don't smear, I just pat. I pat everything in. So I'm pushing the product into my skin, so it's not moving around any of the foundation. Next step is going to be setting the under eye. Now, my favorite powder to use for that is by Lancome, and is the Long Time No Shine powder. This is the second jar I've actually been through, and I love this stuff so much. So what I do is I take a sponge like this, and I just push it in, and I go under the eye, and I also, again, I push. So I'm pushing the product in. So this is also, we're baking right now. So I do that. And I bring it down, almost like a triangle again, like the concealer. And then I'm also going to put it on my chin. I don't know why, I just do my under eyes and my chin and kind of just along my nose into my T-zone. Alright, so next we are just going to bronze. I like to bronze my face using a stippling brush. This one is from the brand Kiko, and this is the 04 brush. This is just the new Morphe bronzer, and you can get it at Ulta. And I actually tried it out yesterday, and I actually really like it so far. So we're just going to take some bronzer and just bronze. I love bronzer. I can never get enough of bronzer. And we're going to do our forehead. I like to use a lot of bronzer because I feel like I have a big forehead. So kind of makes me feel better. So I'm going to bring it down my nose. And then this, I'm just going to brush off my chin. And then we're going to blend down the neck. So the next step is going to be removing the face powder. So I'm just going to use another stippling brush. And then what I like to do is go back with my bronzing brush and just kind of blend in between where that powder was and then where the bronzer is. Okay, so the next step is going to be blush. I really want to try the new MAC powder from the new collection. How beautiful that powder is. So I just want to try this out as a blush. Okay, that's kind of weird. I literally just dabbed my brush in there and it like almost took like the top layer off. But I guess we'll try it out. See, now it's like a complete like baby pink color. That's weird. I hate when products have that overlay. Like, I don't know, it's deceiving. You think the product looked like something, but then it really doesn't. And now the product looks completely different. I don't see like anything. Maybe a little. I don't know. Let's just take some blush from my Jouer palette. Let's just take the baby pink color. This is what I've been using. There we go. I like to just kind of blend it everywhere. On the nose, the chin, down my neck. Maybe a little more. I can never have enough blush. I love blush. Okay, so that MAC powder was kind of disappointing. I'll have to keep playing with it. I don't know. I feel like it did nothing. I think it looked prettier when you first bought it. The next thing I also want to try for my highlight is going to be this. Look, first off, look how beautiful. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so this is from Smashbox. And it's from their new collaboration. And just look at that powder. Alright. I'm really hoping that this is really pretty. Anything? 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 I really love pink highlights. I think it looks beautiful on fair skin tones, and I just love the way like I love iridescent highlights when like it looks one shade and then when the light hits, it's like a beautiful. Let's just keep adding more. Why not? Go on the nose. Cupid's bow. So I like that. Just want to add a little more highlight. After I do all my face powder and all my face makeup, I like to set my face before I do like my eyebrows and my eyes with like mascara and all that stuff. So we're just gonna use the e.l.f. makeup mist. This is one of my favorites. I love the Urban Decay. I have a couple favorites of setting sprays, but right now I've just been using this. So what I like to do is literally soak my face, and then we're just gonna fan it out, and then we'll move on to the next step. So ready? When I said soak, I mean soak. Like you're gonna be like, oh my god, am I supposed to get my face this wet? But yeah, it's supposed to be that wet. Feel like Beyonce. Okay, so the next step is gonna be eyebrows. For the eyebrows, all I do is just comb with the spoolie first, comb them out. And then next, I'm just gonna take my Anastasia Brow Wiz, one of the best brow pencils that there are. This is the shade medium brown. I'm just going to start from the tip. Just kind of just like make a line along the bottom. So then I'm going to kind of blend through the brow. And then along the tail. After we apply the pencil, we're going to go back with the spoolie and brush it out. So then I'm going to go to my other eyebrow. Okay. So now my eyebrows are filled in. I'm going to just go back in with the spoolie and just comb it out. Okay, so next I'm just going to take my eyebrow gel. This one is just by Rimmel. Okay, so now the brows are set and good to go. We're just gonna move on to the eyes. So just on like an everyday basis, I don't do anything crazy. All I like to do is sometimes just take like a single eyeshadow. Now this one is from Kiko, and it's their Smart Color eyeshadow in the shade 2. And now what this is just a really pretty champagne color. And all I do is just take my finger, rub it in, and I just like to just blend it out all over the eyelid. I like to also take it and put it in the corners. And then I'll just move on to mascara. Nothing fancy. This is the Dior Mascara. It's just a little trial size. I actually prefer having trial size mascaras than the full size because for some reason, whenever I use trial size mascaras, they work so much better. I don't know, it's like weird, but that's just what I've noticed. So it's just a really thick mascara wand and I just like to blend it all in. Alright, so we are done with the mascara. We let that dry a little. And then if you ever, my little favorite trick is if you ever get mascara on like your eyelid or under your eye, I just take my spoolie and I let it dry and I kind of just like scrape it off. But it comes off really easy and it doesn't like stain your eyes, so. But we'll move on. I really want to try this Clinique lipstick. It's their dramatically different lipstick in the shade Barely. And it's just a beautiful beige pink color. I really like that shade. That shade's really pretty. Alright, now this is just the finished look. It's just very natural, glowy, pinky look. And this is what I usually wear every single day if I'm not going to an event. And it's just like my everyday makeup. So just look how glowy that looks. I love it. Right now, thank you for watching and I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed my everyday makeup tutorial and I'll see you next time. Bye.